Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa and I am your host for this podcast. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. Wow guys, a lot has happened in life and I'm just going to start off by saying this may be a whole life recap because a lot of cool things have been happening lately. When we last spoke, I had ended the episode with a recap of my girls' trip in New York City. What I didn't include was the Korean skincare company that we stumbled upon randomly while we were there. I bring this up because this is the focal point of today's episode. I feel like the past 2 weeks have had me in a freaking loop of craziness. So we found this Korean skincare store when we were just walking around in New York on my girls' trip that first weekend in June, like June 5th, 6th. They weren't even open yet when we walked in. We literally were like, oh, can we pop by there? And I've always wanted to try Korean skincare, but I'm definitely an in-person type of person. So we walk in and it's a bunch of Korean women. They all turn to us and they're like, oh my God, hi, like we're not open. I'm like, so sorry. We were about to leave when then I knew it seemed like she was the head person. Well, it was the founder, Regina. Regina pulls us in and she's like showing us samples of the skincare on the backs of our hands so we can feel the difference, and also letting us know that their products were mainly for hydrating the skin and repairing the skin's barrier. Now, this company is named DMOF, and I'm name dropping it now because I'm absolutely obsessed. So I love the feeling of it on the back of my hand, and I was like, okay, cool, like, can I buy some? I buy a set, and when I was checking out, they're like, if you like it, let us know. We're looking for people to work with. And I was like, okay, I have a spa, like, if I like it, I would love to, bring it to my clients, and yeah, like, I'm gonna include it in my services if I love it, you know what I mean? A few days go by and finally I'm like, okay, I need a dermaplane on my face. I'm going to use this DMOF so I can really see the feeling of the products on my skin without any peach fuzz, dead skin, all that jazz, right? I really want to see a full effect on bare skin. From the first time I used the products, guys, I was obsessed. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, like, truly mind blown away. I have been looking for a product to truly hydrate my skin, serums, toners, everything. I haven't found a single product that truly has blown me away the way these products have. It starts off with a foam that is a serum and a toner mixed together. So you shake the bottle, you put a couple foam bits on your face, and you gently just like wipe it. You don't rub it in. The main thing with these products as well is that they're not to be rubbed in. They're meant to be layered. So it's like you pat it, glide it on, let your skin be wet still with the product, and you keep applying the next product. The layers is what really locks everything in. Most of the time, our skin is super dehydrated, and I mean bad. Like the fine lines and the wrinkles that we start to see, like I'm 27, I'm about to be 28 soon. I've gotten Botox before, but I just really haven't been in the mood to go get more injections. I really want to focus on my skin, like doing all the things I can do before Botox. And what our skin needs is more hydration. We lose a lot of hydration, and that's what ends up causing our skin to look like shriveled up. More wrinkles, more fine lines. It needs the plumpness. Like, we are made of so much water, but we don't not only drink enough water most of the time, but like our skin also needs to absorb water on its own. So what I mean by this is like the first product is the serum toner, and putting that on while your skin is still damp, like your skin is still like open, has been wet like a sponge, so it's absorbing things easier. So when it's already dampened from washing your face, getting out of the shower, you gently pat dry. You're not supposed to be like sopping wet, but you put the product on a damp face, you glide it on, and then you re-layer it again. The toner is also adding hydration to your skin, and then you go in with the next step after a few layers. You do the serums that are also going to lock in hydration with some hyaluronic acid, and you lock it all in with a moisturizer that literally feels like jelly. It glides on. Now, at first, you have to get used to the feeling of your skin like being a little wet while still putting on other products, and also it's going to be wet immediately after you're done. You have to give it about 10 minutes before you go applying your makeup. And I thought that was difficult at first, like no lie, but instead now I just go pick out what I'm going to wear or do other things because of how worth it is. And when I put my makeup on, my skin, it glides, like the products glide on. And because my skin is smoother and hydrated, the application is far easier. Taking care of your skin is the primer or the prep to painting, if you think about it. Our skin is the canvas, and if you're going to put makeup on and paint over it, then you want it to be hydrated and ready and prepped before putting on that makeup. Doing this has also, what I've noticed is at the end of the day, because you have water loss throughout the day and your skin shrivels up a little bit, it's why at night, if you are a picker and you look at your skin at night and you start picking, your skin is dehydrated and you are going to notice more of your blackheads, more of your pores, and more things that you're going to want to pick at. So my advice to you is to find a nightlight to put in your bathroom instead of having the bright lights on where you can see everything when your skin is already dehydrated and not in its most best condition of the day, you know? And then you wash your face and get the heck out. Like, that is not even to be funny. That is seriously what I have had to do to avoid picking my skin, is to turn the lights off, and I have a nightlight. The mood is right. It's like my nighttime routine of my skincare. Dim the lights, music's playing, and I'm washing my face and no picking. I'm putting on the products gently, I'm ready for bed, and it just flows so perfect. But at the end of the day, when I get home after a day full of wearing my makeup from like 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., my skin has not had the creases and lines that it typically does just from like my facial expressions after a full day. Nothing has changed in my makeup routine, just the skincare. I am glowing through the makeup. I've gotten so many compliments on how my skin looks. I could not be happier with the product. Now, if you can see how much like I am literally obsessed, now we're getting into the fun. So I fell in love with this amazing product, as I just described. And I was like, holy cow, how can I wholesale this? How can we bring this to Prickly Pear Studio, put on the shelves? Like, I want it. So I reached out to the Instagram account, letting them know I used the product. I made a video for it as I was using it for my actual reactions, like tagged them the whole nine, right? And I'm like trying to give you guys like the full effect of like kind of life and what I'm going through and just like having fun with it, right? But I messaged them and I'm like, I really want to wholesale. Is that something you guys do? They gave me the email to who I needed to reach out to. I reach out. I start messaging this one girl who is the business to business manager, and she was like, so happy you love our product. Is there a way you can come back to the store? We're open until the 21st of June. We'd love to meet and talk in person. I honestly was like, oh my God, I was not expecting to go back to New York this soon, but what are we going to do? And also, they wanted to meet in person, I'm thinking, because it's easier. They're Korean. There's also like different work, like things like they are very, not going to work on their days off, which here it's like, I feel like we're always working on our days off and things like that. But, anyway, different culture things. And I was like, okay, maybe it'll just be easier if I go to New York again. So I had to move 2 clients on a Monday, June 15th, but I said I can do that day. I reached out that Thursday before. I was like, hey, I can be there on Monday the 15th. And I didn't hear anything back. So Tori and I go Monday. I'm super pumped. I'm like so ready. And we, had our little Monday where we started out with some cupcakes, took pictures in a photo booth right before they were going to open because it was so early. It's 11:30 and I'm like, okay, they should be here. As we're walking up, none of the lights were on in there, and I was like, it kind of looks closed. Like, did we miss something? Are they on lunch? Like, they should have just opened. So I'm like, they're closed. We go to the Instagram, and they had the night before posted that they were going to be closed Monday and adjusted to other hours. I had no idea. And like, granted, I should have checked. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting that. So I was distraught when this happened. like super upset, just kind of like, what do I do now? We just drove 3 hours, rode a ferry, rode a taxi, or not a taxi, rode a subway in, and they're closed. Like, what am I supposed to do now? So I stood there. I'm trying to think, like, okay, there was a Korean phone number on the bottom of the email. Maybe I can try and WhatsApp call it. Let me message the Instagram again. Let me email and figure something out. Like, if someone could just reach out back to me, email or anything, just give me an update. Like, we came all this way and didn't know about the hours. And yeah, so I did what I could, and I was like, oh my gosh, tunnel vision set in. I just didn't know what to do. So there was a coffee spot nearby we didn't get to stop at the last time that we were there, and we're like, let's wait in line, let's get a coffee, and then like we'll go from there. So we're in line for a coffee. Ty's on the phone with me asking, like what's going on, if there's anything he can do to help. There's not. They give us the menu to look at, and the guy taking the order, guys, I think he was a bot. So he gives Tori the menu, and Tori's like, what do you want? Trying to help me, and I'm like, something with almond milk, and then I was like, no, just give me what you're getting. I literally cannot read the menu. I'm looking at it, and everything is like blurry. My vision is going. Like, I was in distress. So she orders us 2 brown... what is it? Oat milk, brown latte? I don't even know. Like shaken salt butter. I can't remember at this very moment, but it was delish. But she orders us this coffee. And while we're standing there, the guy is like, yeah, so where are you guys from? We're like, we're from Delaware. And he's like, oh, that's cool. I rode through Delaware once in 15 minutes. We're like, okay. And he's like, yeah, got up today, went to the gym here, and then I'm going to work a little bit. I'm going to go back to the gym, eat, and do it all over again. And we're like, okay. Like, we just did not know what to say. And honestly, I wanted to, like, just smack this guy in the face. Like, get away from me. Because I was so irritated already. Like, just not sure what to do. And then this. And I was just not having it. Like, I'm so sorry to that gentleman, but it was just not the time. So, anyway, we pass him. We get our coffees. And right across the street, there was a botanical garden area with seating. And Tori's like, I think you need a minute. Why don't we go sit down and we will, like, figure out what to do next? Because I didn't want to leave yet. We had already made the trip. Like, I just needed to, like, basically take a moment and before we could go, do anything. I needed a moment to process the fact that we just did that trip and they're closed. And, like, New York is not an easy 15-minute ride for us. So she tells me, I should pick a spot that's calling me. Just, pick something out and we'll sit down. And I noticed this bench that was under a tree. And the way that this place was set up, it was like hedges and like bushes and like little pathways. So I noticed it over like a hedge line. And I'm like, oh, that one. But when we went to go sit down, we had to backtrack into like an entrance that had taller bushes that led straight to a picnic table right in front, and then you either go left or right into like other seating areas. I want to paint the picture for you guys, okay? So we backtrack and I go to look up to start walking down the path we needed to take, and I am now facing a picnic table just straight ahead. And wouldn't you know it, the CEO, the founder of DMOF, was sitting right there. I literally gasped. My vision was like tunnel vision. It was as if I saw an angel. I about threw up in disbelief. I look up and there she is, Regina, boom, right there, journaling, reading, just looking down, doing her thing, and she's right there. I turn around and I'm like, Tori, she's right there, come here. And we pull back to where we came from so she couldn't see us talking. And I was like, that's her. She's like, oh my God, are you like for real? I'm like, yes, I'm like pretty sure that's her. I needed a minute to get myself together because like, what the heck was I about to say? I was in shock though. Shocked at the fact that in New York City, at that exact moment, like through everything, like perfect place, perfect time, the stars align, what's meant to be will be, like, oh my gosh, you guys, I am still in disbelief. She was right there, and I had to get myself together to figure out what it was that I was going to say. So I practiced it with Tori. I called Ty real quick, and I said, Ty, I found her. He's like, you found her? I'm like, she's sitting right in front of me at the park. I don't know what to do. He calmed me down and was like, she's another person. She's just a person. Like, just go talk to her. Like, this is insane. You have to. Like, this is meant to be. This is fate. So I got myself, collected myself, gathered everything, my thoughts and everything. I'm like, okay, Tori, like, let's take a picture of these coffees and let's go. So I walk towards her and she looks up and I just gently like wave and say like, hi. It's really quiet in the garden, so I'm not trying to be like, oh my gosh. She then like recognizes us and is like, friends, hi. We're like, oh my god, I can't believe it's you. I can't believe we found you. Like, I can't believe we're here. We came for you. We came for DMF. I'm like tweaking. I am freaking out. I'm in disbelief. And she's like, how did you find me? And Tori steps in and is like, no, we went and got coffee. Like, we weren't searching for you. We went and got coffee. And then we came to sit down. And I was like, and I can't believe it. Like, you're right here. Like, oh my gosh. And she was like, oh my gosh. Like, that's so serendipity. It was meant to be. She pulls out her phone and she's like recording us. And I'm like, Tori gets a video of me like giving her my information because she asked for my information. And I was like, I really want DMF in my spa. I know it's your day off. I don't mean to bother you. We came for you and I just can't believe this, basically, like, that's why I'm talking. But she was so sweet and got my information. We took pictures and she's like, can you come back? And I'm looking at Tori like, crap. Like, we both are busy Tuesday, Wednesday, but I was like, we can be there on Thursday. She said, please, like, holding my hands. She's telling me, like, please come back Thursday and like, I'll see you then. And we're like, okay. So, like, it's so great to see you, like, it was so hard to leave, but we leave, we say bye, we go leave, we sit down. I am floored. I truly feel like it was a miracle of some sort of, like, craziness. It was insane. We were both in shock. Like, all three of us were, like, pointing at each other like the Spider-Man, like, what is happening? So I like get myself together again. We basically record it in the moment, like what just had happened. And it has been insane since then. I don't know what's going on, but I ain't mad about it. So we figured to go on Thursday. Although the business manager that I was supposed to be seeing was not there and had reached out saying she was like off Thursday, if we can come back Tuesday or Wednesday. I couldn't. I was like, regardless, I have to go. I told Regina I was going to be there. And so we went back. And I hope you guys are enjoying the story because I am still floored by it all. We finished the rest of New York. We worked some days and I tried DMOF on a client, dermaplaning her face using DMOF on sensitive skin that has never really been exfoliated very much. She had a lot of dead skin buildup and it was like so much time ready to go. The results are insane and I can't wait to post them. So we went back on Thursday. I got Regina a small gift. I printed her a picture of her and I at the park. I got her a card and I wrote in it and I beaded together a keychain that says serendipity and I got her a little bracelet that says gratitude. Regardless of what was going to happen, because guys, my tummy was hurting. Like the fact that we ran into her a few days before and like I'm trying to figure out this wholesale stuff that's just kind of like all over the place. And I had told her I was going to go back. Like I was a ball of just like nerves and just like what is going on. Regardless though, I knew we were going to go back because I said I was going to and I keep my word. And I wanted more products anyway. So we made the trip back up to New York. We get to New York about 4:45 and we still had to ride a subway, after a 3-hour drive. And we get there and we see Regina and I'm like, hi, like, sorry, we're like sweating. It took like a journey to get here. And she's so happy to see us. And then there were some people like, oh, like, what are you here for? And I asked about the girl being there, the business person, and she wasn't. But I was like, okay, like I tried reaching out. I don't want to annoy her, but they took my name and number down. And then I let them know, like, I'm here to buy, like, a lot of stuff. I'm here to stock up on all my things for the studio. I really want you guys at my place. My skin has felt so good the past 2 weeks. Like, I've never felt it like this before. And I hope that this is tempting you guys to buy it, because I don't talk about things this much, this often. I'm like, can I have 6 of these? 3 of those, full size, those refills over here, a headband. She's like, oh, no, like, I'm not gonna get you a headband, you're, like, all the stuff you're gonna buy, like, they were given, like, BOGO deals, buy one, get one, hand and stuff for free, like, depending on how much you spend. So we were just getting stuff thrown at us. Regina opened her card, and she was in a different area. I was talking with, like, a different, associate, and she comes and opens it, and there's someone behind her, like, recording everything, their social media girl, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, my heart, I'm gonna keep this forever, I can't believe this. And she's telling the girls, like, these are the girls that I ran up to in the park, that ran up to me, that found me, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's been talking about it, how crazy it was that you guys came on the day we were closed. And I was like, it was so crazy, and we're like, and that's why we're here, like, I'm so serious. It was such a whirlwind. It was like she kept coming and going with different things. Then she, like, left because I did an interview about the products. She came back. She's handing us stuff. She's like, from my heart, like, don't charge them. And, like, I had asked the girl, like, do you guys sell the t-shirts? And she's like, no, we don't sell them. Like, they're just for us. And we're like, oh, okay. And then, next thing you know, someone else is coming out with t-shirts, like, they're handing us stuff, and I was just like, OMG, like, I was in such, like, a high. It was insane. We go to check out. The total is, it's up there. It's up there in numbers, and, they're like, whoa, like, we're gonna let Heidi know to call you and whatnot, and they were so kind. Got another picture with Regina. And I'm truly just so, so thankful that we went. It made it so worth it, knowing, like, just how thankful she was truly for the gifts. Like, I have never met someone so humble and grateful. And, like, like, you guys think I'm grateful and whatnot. Like, she is incredible and just so passionate about what she does. And it was just so inspiring to see. And it just made my heart so full. Like, oh my goodness. I definitely know that we left a lasting impression on them from just being so serious about how much we had driven and gotten there. Like, they understood the story finally of just, like, how far we were and how grateful we were for the skincare. I was like, my skin has not looked this good ever, and I am obsessed. Just all the things, like, going there that day, even though I didn't get to discuss business like the way I wanted to, I still left with so much product, and just really happy and very happy with the turnout and a free t-shirt. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to have the business call to see where this really, really goes, because I haven't gone this crazy hard for a product to get in a really long time, and that excites me. And I'm just excited to see just kind of, like, everything. I took the risk to talk to her, and that was scary. I feel like lately there's been a lot of life tests and, like, just big things happening where I'm having to conquer fears and do all the things as well. And I'm seeing the outcome now. I'm seeing a lot of the outcome of, like, really going for the things I want. I have a feeling I'll be traveling more and more for work, which excites me. And again, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be living this experience in this life. So the following day after New York, it was a Monday, Thursday trip to New York, and Friday I flew out to Ohio to go on my girls' trip with my cousins. It was my cousin Alicia and Erica and my sister Bree. We went to a very remote cabin in Ohio and spent a little girls' trip in a comfort set that we really did not take off, like, the whole weekend, which is crazy. And we were laughing and crafting and just enjoying each other's company as the first time that we had gone anywhere as adults, like, for a overnight stay, like a little trip. And it really made my heart so happy, and we're excited to keep doing it. We're excited to plan more. Ohio was so cute, and not gonna lie, Erica explained it perfectly of feeling very it girl there. The way we were matching and heads were turning, and people were like, oh, they're matching, and it was so funny and so cute, and people were asking us, like, why are you guys matching? Are you on a sports team or something? We're like, no, it's just a girls' trip. We just wanted to wear this, like, that's all. And I just thought it was hilarious and so cute at the same time. Like, I truly did not care about what anyone was thinking. Like, I don't know these friggin' people. And we look so cute. We frolicked in the rain because as we were trying to start a fire and doing so well at it, let me tell you, Ty is usually the fire starter person, Abby, and I did my best, and I'm so happy with how much Ty has taught me in survival, because if you guys know him, my family's like, well, fuck, you're so lucky you're with him, like, in any situation, like, dangerous, like, in just life, honestly. I'm so happy with Ty, like, being so him, because I have learned so much from him. Like, truly, how to start a fire is insane, and I felt really proud. Although it wasn't in full flames, and it did start to rain, so we did have to go inside and just end up making our s'mores in the microwave. It was funny. It was an experience. It was the time to be had, and then we were like, you know what? Let's go, like, dance in the rain and just let the rain shine down and bake my dreams. It was so nice. And yeah, so great weekend. I did Reiki for the first time on my cousin and truly felt so, like, insane. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like it truly did awake something in me, like something healing. It was insane. It was amazing. I am excited to do more of it. It was such a fun weekend. And then I got back today, Sunday. I'm recording this on Sunday, June 21st. Happy summer. But I originally had a flight for like 1 o'clock, and the girls needed to be back in Illinois at a certain time earlier. I was going to have to get dropped off by 10. So I was like, okay, I'll just hang around until my flight, and I'll, like, do work. I don't get a lot of time to sit down and do stuff, so it is what it is. I'll figure it out. But this morning, I had forgotten to check in last night, so this morning, I went and was, like, looking up to see if there was another flight. And sure enough, there was at 10:30 or 10:40 in the morning, but I wasn't trying to get there any earlier. I'm like, if I get there at the right time and it works out, cool. If not, I have work to do. I walk up to the front counter and I asked if there was any other earlier flights I could get on. They take my ID and they're like, if you can make it to the 10:30, then, like, you're on standby. I'm like, cool. Thank goodness I have TSA pre-checked. I went through pre-check. I get out and it's right there, right after the pre-check. I go up to that counter and I'm like, hi, like, I was on standby. Is there any seats? They're looking. The guy's like, yeah, you're actually first on my list. Like, would you like an exit seat in a window? I'm like, sure. I literally pulled up at perfect timing. They were about to start the boarding, so I went, bathroom, and I got my water. I didn't have time to get breakfast or coffee or anything like that, but I was so happy to be on that first flight home and get on a flight sooner. It was so easy. It was like, I don't even know, like, butter. I can't explain. Butter yellow is honestly also the color that I've been feeling lately, like buttery yellow. I know it's summer. I'm seeing it a lot more, but, like, easy like butter sort of thing. And I'm here for it. So I ended up getting home like 3 or 4 hours earlier and being able to go get food for Ty and I, get Penny, and now I'm doing this and getting ready for my day tomorrow, and we start a new week. But guys, wow, the first half of June, I mean, gosh, I guess it's almost done, but June has been insane. Insane. Lots of traveling, lots and lots of traveling, and lots of go, and it's not stopping, not at all. I am just trying to find ways to balance everything in between, and I'm enjoying the moments, and I truly feel like good things are coming, and not just for me, but for everybody else. And I am so excited to just keep living this life and sharing it, and hopefully sharing things with you guys. with everything, what I have taken out about it is that what is meant for you will not miss you. So through all of that recap, I just want to say what is meant for you will not miss you. Because how was it that I was looking at that one seat after having to look for somewhere to sit, when DMOF was closed, looking at the one seat that led me to right where Regina was sitting? How is it that happened? It was insane. How is it that I caught this flight? Yes, I looked for it, but it was all so insane. The seat, everything just worked out so perfectly. Now, things aren't always like that, but when they are, we have to acknowledge them and be thankful for and be grateful for them, because what is meant for you will not miss you. And if it does miss you one time, it will circle back. Wow. Beautiful. So now this weekend, I have an event coming up at Prickly Pear. It's my Ink and Sip, and I'm so excited, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous, just because it's going to be a little different this time, but I'm very excited, and I'm very thankful to be doing it. Once again, I hope that finds the people that it's meant to find, because truly through everything in New York happening, through everything on my cousin's trip, and just things being so funny and fun, and the Reiki, and truly feeling some specialness in that, and the flight situation, what is meant to be is going to be, and the people that are meant to find you and be in the presence of you, hearing what you're meant to say, all those things are going to find you. And I hope that also this weekend with my Ink and Sip, that it finds the people that it's meant to, and a community is built, because I feel like that is what my heart is leading to, is a spiritual community of more so people just wanting to continue self-development, spiritual self-development. I just want everyone to be so happy and truly living the life that they want. There's no other way to put it. It's separate from religion. It's truly just wanting to be the best you can be in whatever it is you do. I just have so much love to share. So a lot of things coming up, a lot of moving parts, and it's about to keep getting even better. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of a very crazy recap June has been. It's been a year now, just about, that my life has changed with the new team, with the butterfly effect, and the way I feel it is not slowing down. Last year was a pivotal moment. The years before were leading up to it, and we are building, and something big is brewing. And I'm so excited, because everything is truly flowing like water. And that is exactly what Alicia told me that the Reiki felt like flowing water. And being a water sign, that helps guide me to know what it is that I should be looking for in energy and flow. So, yeah, wow, what a beautiful one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am wishing you so much love and light. I hope that you have had a beautiful June and a beautiful summer solstice. It is time to bloom. It's time to have fun and enjoy life. Even on the rainy days, there is life to be had and fun to be done. Read a book, enjoy it, snuggle up, watch a movie, because when the days are nice, we want to be outside. And if you're feeling blue, journal it out, take a deep breath, meditate, move your body, drink your water, and take care of you guys. I love you so incredibly much, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, your week. And if you've liked this, please share this with a friend, leave a comment, a review, let me know that you're listening, because it truly does mean the world to me. And I care about you, okay? So I love you, and I am sending you all the good vibes. Okay, love you guys. Bye.